The business of energy never stands still. Changes in technology, market demand, and regulations require today's utilities to constantly adapt. To meet these challenges and deliver on the promise of the future of energy, OATI has created GridControl, an innovative and integrated hardware and software solution that provides simple, secure, and cost-effective connectivity to grid assets and end-use devices. GridControl is made up of three basic components: GridPort, an inexpensive, easily deployable, and secure hardware device that communicates with field assets over multiple protocols. The OATI Private Cloud and its suite of applications integrate field assets and grid operations. And GridSafe, OATI's patent-pending process that ensures authentication and security of the grid control system. Let's take a look at how GridControl works. A utility already accesses OATI applications through a secure connection to the OATI Private Cloud. The consumer, such as a homeowner or a commercial and industrial manager, has distributed resource devices that could participate in utility operations for day-ahead or real-time dispatch. These include, for example, air conditioners, water heaters, solar PV, electric vehicles, and larger C&I loads. GridPort opens up access to these distributed assets. GridPort is installed at the location of each field asset. The GridPort is then connected to a wide area network through the site's existing public internet, a private connection, or for hard-to-reach locations by cellular network. Once the GridPort is connected to the network, it links securely to the OATI Private Cloud. All data traffic passing between the GridPort and the OATI Private Cloud are encrypted, providing secure and protected communication to the field assets. The highly secure and real-time end-to-end connectivity will allow these resources to be reliably dispatched, providing economic and reliability benefits to both the utility and the consumer.
A similar process applies to grid assets such as generation facilities and distribution and transmission equipment. The GridPort is verified and secured, and the utility or asset operator commissions the GridPort and assets, allowing the assets to be part of the grid control system. GridPort supports multiple protocols, including Zigbee Smart Energy, DNP 3.0, Modbus, and other protocols suitable for commercial and residential use. GridPorts periodically gather and send telemetry data to the OATI Private Cloud, as often as every few seconds. These telemetry data are available to the utility and consumer for use in distribution grid operations, reliability management, and power trading in and across markets. GridControl gives utilities command over end-use devices. Take a very simple demand response event, for example. Using OATI Web Distribute, the utility operator issues a dispatch command to a residential site to cycle the air conditioner. The thermostat set point is raised, causing the compressor to cycle off. The status of the DR event is then sent to the utility. The consumer also receives an event notice configured by the utility. If a GridPort is ever suspected of compromise, the digital certificate is revoked, which completely isolates the GridPort from the grid control system.
With an unparalleled focus on security, OATI GridControl is the first industry solution to fully integrate power system operations, from wholesale power markets through distribution utilities to retail consumers. With real-time data connecting demand-side resources to bulk power markets, the one-stop end-to-end grid control system helps utilities fully harness the reliability, economic, and social values of their power system operations and demand-side assets. Together, we're transforming the business of energy.